I love to talk about new watches here on my channel, and today I have a new brand to show you that is using some really cool materials, and they are really taking a different approach to making a sports watch. I have one hands-on. They are called Danubus, and this is made out of crystallized titanium. It's one of the first watches that I have featured here on my channel, made out of that material. It has a few other tricks up its sleeve, and it's affordable. So let's flip the camera and take a look at a brand new micro brand, Danubus. So when this brand reached out to me, I was kind of excited about it because I had never featured a crystallized titanium case here on my channel. There have been other forms of titanium that I have featured, but crystallized titanium is pretty rare. It's hard to work with. This one is also colored. So this is a blue crystallized titanium. Take a look at that. The bezel is made out of it, the crown, and the case. The case back is in titanium. It's polished. But everything else, including the buckle, is made out of crystallized titanium. I believe that the case back is in titanium. If I'm wrong about that, I'll put a comment down below. The bezel is made out of ceramic. That is lumed, and you have a very traditional dial. Compared to the case, this dial is somewhat traditional looking. It's kind of weird that they've paired the two together. I do like it though. So the dial is a very traditional dial with a very large 12, 9, 3, and 6. So you have triangular indices at those primary indices. Kind of reminds me of a Kontiki a little bit from Eterna. There have been plenty of brands who have done it, but that's what this is giving me, the vibes that it's giving me. You have a very large minute track. That minute track is also lumed. And then you have large indices. They are very thickly painted on with lume. So the lume on here is pretty good. We will be doing a lume shot towards the end of the video. This is technically a dive watch. You're getting 200 meters of water resistance. Very legible black dial. It's a segmented dial. And then you have large hands on here. The hands are filled with superluminova as well, so you are getting a lot of lume on this watch. And again, we will check out the lume towards the end of the video. The black dial is a special black dial. It is one of those paints, I think it's Musui paint. I think that's what it's called. It's like Avanta Black, so it absorbs most of the light, so it's an extremely dark dial, extremely black. They're making this in two different versions. That black dial, the one that we're looking at right now, and Aventurine. Inside this watch is a Sellita SW200, and you do get a custom rotor on there, so when you flip it over, it looks really good. You have a display case back, which is also a sapphire crystal. You have a domed sapphire crystal on the front, which is slightly raised off of the case. This measures in at around 37.7 millimeters at the bezel. However, the case is around 40 millimeters. Now the case on here is shaped like a manta ray a little bit. So you have it flaring out towards the center of the case, and towards the lugs it tapers. So it definitely does not wear like a 40 millimeter. I wouldn't say it wears like a 37.8 millimeter either. I would say it probably wears somewhere in the middle because of the case shape. And they have around a 12.8 millimeter thickness. That's really good. That's including the domed sapphire crystal on the front, sapphire crystal with screwed in case back. So very good, including that 200 meters of water resistance, and then a lug to lug of around 46.8 millimeters. This comes on a black strap. Like I was saying, it's perforated, and you do have that really custom buckle on here, which again is made out of the same crystallized blue titanium. Very, very cool. Flip it over. It's finished on both sides. Really nice buckle. Just a really interesting watch. This is something that is very ambitious for a small brand to take on as their first offering. So most brands wouldn't go all out like this. They decided to go all out, and I think it looks really good. Tell me what you guys think down in the comments below. I will throw this watch on my wrist right after I show you the watch that I have on. Today I have a very strange watch on. This is a Ventura Spark. It is an auto quartz, which is kind of rare. It's also a true GMT, which is also very rare, especially for a quartz watch. And is just a very odd design. It's sort of an integrated bracelet watch. It has like a Pringle style sapphire crystal, which I really love. And it's a watch that is no longer being made. And there is the Danubus on my 7.5-inch wrist. And you can see it does not wear like a 40 millimeter. It wears more like a 39 millimeter. So slightly smaller visually because of the way that the case is shaped. But other than that, I think it wears really well on my 7.5-inch wrist. It's not very thick at 12.8 millimeters thick. That's including the dome sapphire crystal. And the lug to lug is around 46.8 millimeters. Again, this is a 37.8 millimeter watch at that bezel, 40 millimeters at the case. But like I said, it does flare out like that. So that's why it wears like that. I have a 7.5-inch wrist, very comfortable. It is titanium, so it's lightweight. The black and blue, I like that combination. Some people may not like that combination. I hear that black and blue don't match, but I've always thought it looks really good together. And I think this watch, the setup of this watch, I like it. Sort of very modern case-wise, a very classic legible dial. I like that. And overall, I think this is a good-looking watch. So they definitely did not skimp out on the Lume. Lume is excellent, and there's a few different colors of Lume as well. The bezel is fully Lume. The first 15 minutes is a slightly different green tone than the minty blue of the rest of the dial, and then that same color is carried into the chapter ring of the dial. Everything is liberally applied with Lume. You have Lume on the seconds hand. There's a little pip. And you can see that your watch is working in the dark. I really like this watch. I think it's really good looking. I forgot to do bezel action, so let's quickly do that. Usually for a titanium watch, it's not that good, but let's listen. It sounds really good. It feels really good, and it is precise. So I think it looks good. I think overall, I think this is a really great package, and you're getting a material that is extremely out of the ordinary, and I love that. I love when a brand tries to do something very different, and it's not that often that that happens when they are a brand new watch brand. So price on this is $1,130, somewhere in that neighborhood with the exchange rate. So it is obviously on the more expensive side, but you are getting a Sellita SW200 with a custom rotor and a crystallized titanium case bezel crown. Plus you are getting a lot of Lume. It's a really nice package overall. Comes in a nice case as well. I think this is definitely a winner. Tell me what you guys think down in the comment section below. They are going a little bit higher end than your standard everyday micro brand that gives you a very standard case, and then of course a standard movement like a Miyota or an NH35 or something like that. They wanted to go a little bit more, so they're giving you a Sellita SW200 with a custom rotor and of course a crystallized titanium watch that is also colored in blue, and you're getting that ultra black dial. So lots going into this. Very, very cool. Tell me what you guys think down in the comments below. I will add a link to their website, which has just recently been put up, and these watches will be going up for pre-order very, very soon. So check out their website, and obviously pre-order if you are interested in one of these. I will put a link down in the description. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell icon. It is super helpful for the channel, and I very much appreciate it. Anyway, guys, thank you for following me on. Thank you for watching this video. I will catch you guys in the next video.